The Comenius team visited Akrodiri village and experienced the traditional way of basket weaving. The process of making begins with a collection of the basic product, which is grass. The artisans go to the water ponds during the summer months when there is a lot of water, as the specific plant grows usually near or mostly in the water. A big quantity of this plant needs to be collected, and these quantities can be sufficient for a year. Mrs. Iphigenia, since the age of 10, has dedicated her life keeping Cypriot customs and traditions alive. She welcomes us in her house and shares with us a live demonstration on basket weaving. Sitting in her yard, as she works, she describes the materials used, the technique, and the process of making. Her love and dedication are obvious. Basket weaving, also basketry or basket making, is the process of weaving vegetable fibers into a shape, for example, a basket or other similar forms. People and artists who weave baskets are called basket makers or basket weavers. Basketry is made from a variety of fibers and materials, anything that could be bent and finally form a shape. Examples include pine, straws, stems, grass, thread, and fine stripes of wood. Basket making is one of the oldest handicrafts of our island. It goes on for generations without major changes. The need of collecting and transporting crops from one village to another, like potatoes, grapes, olives, and fruit, has led to the making of daily used items. In the old times, the different baskets were weaved colorless, with no decoration at all. Nowadays, coloring is performed as these baskets, which are mostly used for decoration purposes rather than for a function. Decoration makes them more attractive. For the grass to be workable, it needs to be chosen carefully, to be spread out in the sun to dry, and then finally, some of it will be dyed as to create the color decorations. The most difficult part of the process is the collection of the grass, as their ends are very pointed. Cutting them becomes a very hard job. The fact that the grass is found in water ponds is also another difficulty. After collection, drying and painting are completed. It takes approximately 30 to 40 minutes to weave a small similar basket, such as the ones we see. Even though the quantity of the dry grass gathered is sufficient to last a year, the basket makers need to visit the water ponds regularly to collect some fresh grass as well. The fresh grass is used for the base of each basket. The base needs to have tight weaving, and so the grass needs to be very flexible. Dry grass breaks and cannot be shaped easily. Unfortunately, in our days, the sales of such handmade traditional baskets, which had been used in every Cypriot home in the past, has dropped by a great deal. They have been replaced with plastic and mass production ones. As Mrs. Ifigenia explained, none of her children would continue the basket weaving tradition, as nowadays it is not economically profitable. Handicrafts, like the colorful Cypriot baskets, and of course their makers, are among the living examples of our enormously rich tradition. It is our duty not only to present them, but to preserve them.